gossip, entertainment, fashion, trend, and more.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the Chatty Reese Show. I know we missed the episode last week, but I was tired, had a lot going on, but I'm back. I'm back tonight. So you know how we like to do. We like to get right into the topics, child. Let's start off with Lotto. Y'all, if you've been here from the beginning, if you watch my videos, if you follow my TikTok, you know this is something that I discuss. I try to give all the female rap girlies a chance, even if I'm a barb at heart. But this wasn't it. Out of the whole album, I think it's 21, 22 songs. I'm gonna tell y'all my favorite song. Give me 1 second. Come on. I feel like I'll be having the world's slowest internet, y'all. Hold on. My favorite song is loading. Georgia Peach. And that's the opening song. The opening song on the album. I don't like none of the rest. I mean, I don't really... So when these girls be releasing their albums and they put extra songs on there, like the ones that we know already, I never really count those because obviously those are the hit songs. And then sometimes I feel like there'll be hit songs, there'll be TikTok songs or whatever comes of them, and then they just throw it on the album, even though the song may be a damn year old. They'll still throw it on the album to get that success from it, to help push the album a little bit. So Sunday Service and Put It on the Floor, I don't really count those, but everything else, and I'm keep it real with y'all, I didn't listen to every last single song. It got to a point where I had to stop. That's just how bad it was to me. I didn't like it. No, not just saying that because I am a barb. These girls just dropping projects. I commend them on efforts. They're dropping projects, but I'm waiting for Cardi. Like that, I don't know how much more I can say that. These other girls, I'm not really seeing it, you know? I enjoy my Sexy Red. Y'all know that's my baby. But don't let my opinion, though, discourage y'all from going to listen to Lotto album. And I'm in no way, shape, or form saying Lotto can't rap, because she can rap. I'm just not I'm not a Lotto girl. That's not my cup of tea. Her hit songs that she have, yes, I enjoy. Put It on the Floor and all of them. Yeah, cool. But to be honest, 777 was better than this. And I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to leave it at 777. And we're going to move right along to the next topic. Michael Jordan. So I was at my cousin's house and we was talking about Jordan and his son, and basically we all came to the conclusion of, who cares? Michael Jordan's son was allegedly caught doing coke, as you can see in this picture. And so we were just sitting there talking and my cousin was like, who cares? Everybody does coke. And I made a point to say, bitch, not to fuck me. But at the same time, when you think about it, it's why do we go crazy when we find out somebody do coke? I don't know. Answer me that question. We go crazy. You would think that's the sign of death. You find out a person do coke. It's so funny. But we don't care. It's just he was in the headlines. It blew up everywhere. I do feel though, if that's a drug or your drug of choice, you should probably do it behind closed doors where you're not seen and not at a restaurant dinner table or lunch table or public setting at all. Was he in a public setting? I don't remember. I can't really tell. But either way, it was public enough for the paparazzi or whoever took the picture to take the picture while you trying to get a bump at the table. Got it. Thank you. Oh, the package came. So yeah, I mean, I don't know, y'all. Like, what y'all think? Why we go so crazy when we find out somebody doing coke? I think it's the funniest thing in the world. It'd be like, coke, they do coke. Girl, guess who they said was doing coke? And it's just like, who cares? Like, who cares? That's my thoughts on it. I just say do it in the privacy of your home and not know where people could judge you. And then your dad is like a Hall of Famer and he's Michael freaking Jordan. Like, it's Michael Jordan. So, you know, I mean, most people would be like, so Michael Jordan and what that mean, but I don't know. I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to say is image and stuff. But yeah, good luck to him. Hopefully he get the help he need to get away from the coke. But it looked like he kind of stuck in his ways. But we gonna move right along. We gonna move right along. Friend, Jonathan Wright. So for those of y'all who don't know, Jonathan Wright is a hairstylist. He's from Texas. You might have known him from being on Bad Boys Club. You might have known him from that scandal he had in Dubai when they was down there stealing and carrying on and had to get up out of Dubai. You might know him from beating people up. You might know him from doing Megan Thee Stallion hair. He got many different ways that you could know Jonathan. But take a look at this video clip and you're going to get to know him some more.
White House.
What have I done?
It's just
I'm not playing. Oh, you got the clock out. Oh, no, don't do that, Jonathan, for real. Girl, I was never calm down.
You know people really trying to
No. I'm chill. I'm chill too. Okay.
But don't ever cool.
No. Jonathan, let's stop. It don't
Back
give
up,
that,
back
Jonathan.
up,
We're not
back
trying to do
up.
all that. We're not trying to do all that.
Back
Don't
up.
touch Jonathan.
Right.
I'm gonna give him to him
Right.
when I'm ready.
Right.
And nobody gonna take nothing.
Right.
And
Chill
I
out.
gotta
Chill out.
Don't get loud.
Chill
Pull my
out.
shit.
Jonathan, it
I
don't
don't
give
give
a
a
fuck.
fuck.
Bro,
So,
if
yo.
you playing,
So let's play with it then. Cause how you pull the Beamer? Bitch, don't play with me with no beam on nothing.
okay.
And yeah, you stop walking up on me.
Don't play with me with no car, Jonathan. That's all that
I
matters.
don't play like that either. bitch.
Okay,
Okay. We don't know what happened, but it looked like Jonathan was in a heated altercation. The boy... At first, I thought Jonathan was going to hit the boy with the car. I'm not even going to hold you. I thought he was getting ready to hit him with the car because when he pulled out aggressive and the boy was standing in front of the truck, I thought he was like about to ram him. I thought he was about to kill the boy, but then the boy pulled the gun out and pointed the gun at Jonathan. And then Jonathan put the car in park, got out the car, jumped in the boy's face, snatched the gun as y'all seen in the video. Like a whole big thing. Like... Wow, now just approach somebody with a gun, but even more further than the guy who pulled the gun out on Jonathan, how you let him walk up on you and snatch your gun out your hand? Jonathan hopped out the car and literally snatched the gun out the boy's hand. Like, how you threaten somebody with a gun but then get your gun snatched? Like, what, huh? Like, does that make sense? I was really confused by that. But I'm saying all this to say, I just feel like Jonathan always in something. And I feel like I want more for him. And that's not to say that he doesn't do great now, because he do. But I feel like Jonathan will be further along. And as a supporter of his, I hear him say a lot that he wants to do Beyonce here. He wants to do Beyonce here. We don't know Beyonce of having people in her camp with that kind of behavior. So I just feel like, I don't know. He said he want bigger and better things for himself and bigger clientele and this, that, and the third. Because I like Jonathan, so I don't want to like go into like a reading thing. But I feel like I just want Jonathan. It's like, why are you always in something? Like, why is trouble always follow you? Like, why are you always going through something? Like, I don't know. I just feel like people like that you gotta be weary of, because Jonathan just be in a lot of mess. I don't know. But good luck to Jonathan. I'm happy that that boy did not shoot him. I'm happy that he did not throw his life away and crash that boy into that truck. Again, there was no further details on what had actually happened. Somebody had just leaked the video, and you know it's been making its way around the internet. But good luck to him. Yeah. NLE Choppa is in fire, which I don't know why he's under fire. Y'all know we NLE supporters over here, NLE Choppa supporters. So he had released, and I'm not going to even, well, I'm going to say that it's Beyonce fans and gay fans. So a while ago when Beyonce dropped Cowboy Carter, NLE Choppa had made a post praising Beyonce and basically thanking her for her contribution to music and basically giving Beyonce her flowers. Okay, that was cool. Some time went away. Then we seen NLE pop up with what's the JP? And if you don't know who JP is, he sang Bad Bitty. He had that song that was going viral on TikTok the past few months. He did the remix with him, and they had the cowboy stuff on and yada yada yada. But now NLE Choppa has went country. He released a country song, and the people don't like it. Like, the people was kind of dragging him. And one of the things that stuck out to me when I was going through the comment section on Twitter, somebody made a point, and they said that they felt like NLE, when he dropped that whole country thing with the cowboy look, that they felt like he was taking a page out of Lil Nas X book. And when Lil Nas X was on that wave, he got crucified for it and like shunned and received a lot of hate and backlash for it. And I was like, you know what, that's kind of true. Like, that's kind of true. Like, he did have a bunch of backlash, and Lil Nas X did get heated, and now look, you know, he's a rapper and now he's doing it. But of course, a lot of people saying they don't like it. I don't personally like the song. And y'all know we NLE Choppa supporters over here. Not my cup of tea. And to be honest with you, country itself is not my cup of tea. I only just start tapping into anything country when Beyonce dropped Cowboy Carter. And I'm going to just keep it all the way 100. I like K. Michelle's stuff here and there when she drops something and play with it. I enjoy it. But other than that, I'm enjoying Shabuzi now. I like him. I like Tanner. Here and there, I like the little couple tracks that I did here of singles that they have out. I haven't listened to like any of their full body of work, but you know, like some of them. But keeping it on NLE Choppa, he basically saying that he wants to try all music, basically like Beyonce, because Beyonce has done a little bit of everything: pop, R&B, soul, country. She's done disco, dance with Renaissance. We might be getting a rock and roll album that's been being thrown around. That Act 3 might be a rock and roll album. So we don't know what we're getting from B next, but NLE Choppa basically is saying that that's what he wants to do. He wants to broaden himself throughout music, and I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. I really don't. The only thing that just made it news for me was they was kind of like dragging him about it and then going on the comments basically trying to say that Lil Nas X, he took a page out of his book, and you know, it does give Lil Nas X vibes. I'm going to play a little clip. It's not going to have the audio because we'll get flagged, but here's a little clip if you haven't seen it. So yeah, good luck to Lil Nas X. If y'all haven't heard the song, go to his Instagram And yeah, good luck to, I said Lil Nas X. Good luck to NLE Choppa and all his country music. All his country. Whew. Child, Tamar. So y'all know the new season of Braxton Family Values. Braxton Family Values just premiered last week. And this comes after the family had went on a hiatus from it. Tracy passing away. Remember, Tamar had that breakdown because she said she wanted to be out of her contract. She didn't want to do TV no more. She had called out WeTV, said that they weren't a good network. Just all kinds of stuff with that. But all in all, throughout all of that, she felt love. She reconciled with the family. She reconciled with WeTV. She got back in the jumps of things. They jumped back on the TV. You know, now they're releasing all these footage of Tracy and her dying days and stuff. That, like, videos from that is leaking out online because they're putting it out now. Which I personally feel like they went back to use because they know that they would get the viewers and the ratings for the fact that people want to see them grieve. People want to see what their grieving process has been since Tracy died. People want to see if any footage of the lead up of her dying and whatever. People want to see that. So, of course, let's run back, get whatever check comes attached to it. And then who's to say they'll do another season after this. But Tamar went on a rant, and I'm going to read y'all some of her tweets. She said, y'all have no idea, none. The gaslight is crazy, and I'm going back into treatment. Oh my God, I just pray that my marriage can be saved and my life can be spared. My family is awful. Then she came back and was like, y'all, I'm going through it. I'm single and sad, and this TV shit is a lot. Then she came back and was like, Junior means the world to me. Junior is her husband. I never knew they got married. Engaged, yes. I never knew they went and got married. So that's, I don't know if she just calling him her husband or did they secretly go ahead and run off and tie the knot? I don't know. But she said, Junior means the world to me. Thank God for him. My husband and my children has saved my life. But you just said you were single and lonely and sad. So I'm confused, but okay. But I'm so mad at my life. My family is toxic. And she put it in bold letters. I should have never, and she put it in bold letters, went back to Braxton Family Values in bold letters, and she put never in bold letters with a bunch of exclamation points. So, Tamar's having a meltdown. For me, it's Cry Me a River. We go through this with Tamar at least twice a year. I don't have any more sympathy because you were going to commit suicide. You said that this TV company was so bad to you and you wasn't going back. And they did this. They took your rights. They took your rights. You know, you felt like they did the Kardashian, like, you know, they don't make the Kardashians do what they try to make y'all do, chuck and jive for a check and all that. This is all stuff that you said. But then you resorted back to it. Which makes me wonder, did y'all really solve whatever the issue was? Or was there just a new check slid in your lap, deposited into your account? And now you're back on TV and the discussion is about your sister. Now, I haven't tuned into the first episode yet. My husband did. I'm probably going to watch it tonight or one day this week. So I think I'm going to review this season, like give my thoughts throughout the season and how I feel. But right now, where I stand at, I feel like her going back was kind of bullshit. And she wants sympathy. And this is one of Tamar's tantrums that we go through with her at least once or twice a year. So it's sort of like the girl who cried wolf. Like, I don't know. Let me grab my package from the door. Hold on, y'all. 1 second. Thank you so much. I know. That's why I'm trying to schedule myself to be home when they come. Yeah. Thanks again. Okay. Bye-bye. Talk about somebody's about to steal my package because it's from Lululemon. Girl, you just make sure you ain't the one that was about to steal my package from Lululemon. You heard her. Yeah, she was like, yeah, because I was about to knock on your door because it got Lululemon on it. Girl, no, you wasn't. Be quiet. You was standing there because you thought you was going to be able to take it. Y'all, don't pay me no mind. Why my earphone? Okay. So, yeah. Good luck to Tamar. No sympathy and payola over here. You shouldn't have took your ass back. That's how I feel about it. And a lot of them personal videos that they releasing of Tracy now with her sickly and naked. And those videos are just so intimate. I think they were like wiping her down and stuff. And it's just her back. And they were showing her tattoo. But it's just like she was so frail and hunched over. Like, I don't know. I personally would not be releasing any footage of nobody in my family on their dying bed. Okay, my girlfriend just said they said she wanted to show it. So, okay, I'm gonna go with that, but I just know what I wouldn't be doing. So I'm not gonna judge too harshly on that because if she said show it, then show by all means. They doing what she asked her to do. So we'll go with that. Good luck to the Braxton family. I'll be tuned in and I'll probably jump in and out with little reviews on that. Next, Caresha, please. Caresha, please. So, Friday night, Caresha had the world talking. She announced season 2 of Caresha Please, and obviously, she had to be the interviewee, not the interviewer. And because it'd be crazy to come back for season 2, interviewing other people and they stuff, and you not open up your mouth about your own. So I do applaud her for that. But what I can't applaud her for is the bullshit that came out of her mouth. The whole 33 minutes and 20-some seconds that we was on there watching. I feel like 10 of those minutes went to her promoting what she got going on next and what's happening next with her. So we got 20 minutes of her talking. And yes, Santana asked the questions that we were all asking. He did his thing. I don't know why people were so mad at Santana and coming at Santana. Because those questions that he was asking was the questions that we all was asking on the internet. Why haven't you spoke? And, you know, what was your relationship like? Yada, 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 yada. But the issue came in is Young Miami danced around answering the questions. They were all bullshit answers. It wasn't like, I don't feel like she kept it real. I don't agree with none of the JT stuff, and that's my opinion. I know I'm not in their friend circle, so I don't know. I'm just giving y'all my opinion. That's what y'all are here for. I don't feel like it was sympathetic. Do I feel like she owes any of the victims an apology? No. But I feel like her being attached to somebody for as long as she stayed attached to them, even on the early beginning of those allegations coming out, with even her telling the other girl that if she wanted her pussy ate, Diddy would make her get on her knees, all of that, I would have thought Young Miami would have came back a little bit more humble. And she didn't. She still was popping her shit. She still was being cocky. And I want to say I think that's because she probably didn't want us to feel like she was weak or whatever the case may have you. I don't know. I can't again, just my opinion. I just don't see the point of her doing Caresha Please for herself if nothing was right about it for me. I'm sorry. Even down to her, she touched on the stuff with JT, but then she was making comments like, oh, when everything went down, nobody was there for me, nobody was there for me, but Santana, which gives me the vibe that you're talking about JT. You're saying JT wasn't there for you. So, I mean, if you haven't tuned in and you only been seeing the clips that all the bloggers been posting, that's pretty much it. You don't need to go watch it unless you really want to and got plans on sitting down to watch it. But even with the split of them, her and JT, like, the whole thing with you not wanting to come to her defense when her and Cardi was going at it because you found out about the song the way we all found out on the internet because, quote unquote, her words, I was left off of bad and bougie. The queen ain't called me. So why I'ma jump in it? Like, all of that, like, what kind of friend? Like, what are you people thinking? What is wrong with y'all? I just feel like Santana played a part in some of that. I don't think JT and Santana really see it for each other. Because side note, I feel like JT, Remonte is always with JT. And I feel like that's who her gay alliance is with. Like, that's her cup of tea of a gay. And Santana is obviously Young Miami's best friend. You could see the difference. Because actually, Santana and Miami act just alike. And so does Remonte and JT. Yeah. Who that on my story? So yeah, y'all, you see how I get sidetracked? But yes, y'all, Caresha Please was a waste of time. I don't feel like she addressed anything. You got allegations out about you, girl, and I don't know if she can address the allegations because maybe it's still court. Well, it is all still going on. But it's just like, girl, like, okay, let's put it this way. And I'm going to end out on this. I'm leaving y'all with this. Young Miami, a.k.a. Caresha, was damned if she did and damned if she didn't. Because she got up there, she said what she wanted to say. It wasn't good enough for me and half the world. But had she would have got up there and not said nothing and just went on with her show, the world would have kept dragging her too. So she was damned if she did and damned if she didn't. And I'm going to leave it there. My opinion was a waste of time. And until next week, y'all, peace. Y'all, I had to come back. I couldn't leave y'all without saying, that's all I got, ain't got no more. And I'll see y'all next week. Peace.